Hey everyone, welcome. I'm MisterBo, and today we're going to be going over what we know about the Winter Festival Grand Prix, and we're also going to be going over what we know about what comes next. And then finally, it seems like next week might actually be a pretty exciting week for Crash Bandicoot, which we'll get into at the end of the video. So before we get into any of that stuff though, if you do enjoy the video, click the like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, and also if you do subscribe, tap that bell icon so you're notified on the future videos. But with that out of the way, let's get into it. So firstly, what do we officially know about the Winter Festival Grand Prix? Well, we know it's called the Winter Festival Grand Prix. We know it's going to include a track called Gingerbread Joyride. We know we're going to be getting a kart called the Nitro Sleigh, and we're going to be getting what looks to be a completely brand new character in the form of this silhouette. And that is kind of all we know officially from Beenox and Activision. However, thanks to some data mines that I've previously covered and just some guesswork on what we've seen before, we actually know a little bit more about this Grand Prix. Firstly, when does it start? Well, it seems like it's going to start next Friday, a week from today, December 13th. We know the Neon Circus is going to end December 8th, that's this Sunday, and then we usually have around a week until the next Grand Prix. Now, one thing we don't know is how this Grand Prix is going to launch. Will this launch how most previous Grand Prix have launched? And that is come Friday, we get the Grand Prix, the update goes live, and all the new items are released. Or could we see a repeat pattern from what we saw in the Spooky Grand Prix? And that was on Wednesday, we get the trailer for this brand new Grand Prix, and at the same time an update goes live in the game, giving us the new characters, the new karts, the new track, and all the new rewards, and then we wait till Friday before we can actually start earning the new stuff in the Nitro gauge with the Grand Prix launching. We don't know, but if I had to guess, I would say it's going to be the traditional way where come Friday the Grand Prix launches and then we can start grinding. We also know we are probably going to see either just a trailer for the Grand Prix, or we're going to see a preview of the CTR TV trailer on either Tuesday or Wednesday. However, for this Grand Prix, it might be slightly different because there's a lot of things going on next week, which we'll get to in just a minute. So that is roughly when we can see the actual Grand Prix launching. Let's go over some of the items that we think we're going to be getting thanks to data mine. So again, I have covered this all in a previous video, but I thought it would be useful to go over it again. So according to the data mine, we're actually going to be getting 5 brand new drivers: Rillaroo, Yaya Panda, Hasty, and then Chicken Stew. Now, at the moment, I would definitely consider Rillaroo, Yaya Panda, and Hasty. As for Chicken Stew, I'm not entirely sure. It seems a bit strange for Beenox to add them in this Grand Prix. That is unless this is the final Grand Prix, and we don't officially know that at this current time, and we'll come back to that later on in the video, but expect 3, or if we're lucky, expect 5 new characters. We then have the new karts, and as I mentioned, we already know about the Nitro Sleigh, but we're also going to be getting the Sugar Crush as well as the Snowplower. And in terms of legendary skins, we have Pajamas for Baby Coco and Baby Crash. We have an Elf Coco, a Reindeer Crash, a Santa Hasty, which is the brand new character the Beenox have made. We have an Eskimo Nash. We have what is probably going to be Sumo Papu, though it's not actually detailed in the data mine. We have Ugly Sweater Polar. We have Winter Spyro, and we have Mama Torna. We also have the wheels, which are codenamed Candies, and that is kind of it. Now, most of the stuff in that data mine makes sense, except for, again, Chicken Stew being added in. And that kind of wraps up what we actually know about the Winter Festival at the moment. Again, it's most likely launching next week, Friday, December 13th. We're getting the brand new track, we're getting some brand new karts, and we're getting some brand new characters, according to the data mine and what we've seen from the official image. Now, earlier on, I mentioned we would be getting probably a trailer on Tuesday or Wednesday. They usually go live on the Wednesday, and it's usually the CTR TV. However, last time it was just a straight up trailer for the Neon Circus. However, this time it's a little bit different because of what is also going on next week. So on Tuesday the 10th of December, there is a new PlayStation State of Play. And then not only that, on the Thursday, December 12th, we have the Game Awards. And as we know, last year at the Game Awards, Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled got revealed. So what does that mean? Well, it means we could be getting the trailer for the Winter Festival either at the State of Play on the Tuesday, or we could be getting the trailer at the Game Awards on the Thursday. But of course, there is another possibility to this, and that is we get the normal trailer on the Wednesday, and then either on the Tuesday or the Thursday, we get the reveal for whatever comes next with Crash Bandicoot. Whether that's a completely new game, whether that's another remake of Crash Bash or Twinsanity, or maybe they reveal the future Grand Prix. Let us know we are getting January, February, March, April, May. Because again, at this current time, we don't have any official confirmation that we're going to be getting more Grand Prix after the Winter Festival, and at the same time, we don't have any official confirmation that Winter Festival is indeed the last one. I would expect that when we do get the trailer for the next Grand Prix, we usually get a blog post, and in that blog post, I'm hoping we either get confirmation that this is indeed the last one, or we get some sort of tease or confirmation that there will be more content to come in the new year. So it could be a pretty exciting next week for Crash Bandicoot. But whilst we are on the subject, let's talk about what could come next year, because it's what a lot of people are talking about. It's what a lot of people want to know. Are we going to be getting even more characters, or is that going to be simply it? Well, we mentioned this in the previous video where I did the data mined information, and in the files there are executables that now mention new GPs for January, February, March, April and May. However, when developers make games, and I've seen this with a lot of other games that have had data mines and leaks, they like to put in stuff just in case. Beanox could have been like, right, let's put this information in for January, February, March, April, May, and then if we come to do Grand Prix from them, awesome, it's already there, and if not, well, it doesn't really matter. We've seen this with some leaked characters in previous data mines. The first ever data mine had a load of characters that we have yet to see in the game, and that could be because they were just ideas and then scrapped, or it could be that they are going to be in these future Grand Prix. Again, we don't know, but it is interesting to think about, but I would set your expectations accordingly. Don't go into Winter Festival thinking we are going to be getting 5 more Grand Prix afterwards. I would go in thinking Winter Festival is going to be the last one unless we get any official confirmation beforehand. So that kind of wraps it up for this video. I thought this would be a pretty fun one to do. Again, we are a week away from the Winter Festival Grand Prix, and we could be getting some exciting announcements next week to do with the future of Crash Bandicoot. So let me know in the comments below. Firstly, what do you think of the Winter Festival? The information we have about it, does it excite you, or are you not really that hyped for it? Do you think we're going to be getting more Grand Prix into the new year in 2020? I know you guys have got a ton of awesome ideas for what you'd like to see the Grand Prix themed around. If we do get official confirmation of those future Grand Prix, then I will be doing a video going over some of the ideas you guys put in the last video. And then, what do you think about next week with the State of Play and the Game Awards? Does it seem likely to you that we're going to be seeing something completely brand new from Crash Bandicoot? Obviously, we had the PlayStation advert, we've had the Toys for Bob leak, we've had a lot of things adding up to maybe possibly giving us an idea of what we might be getting next. But again, let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you did enjoy this video, click the like button, and if you're new around here, subscribe for more gaming content and coverage like this, as well as for a host of other games. And if you do, tap that bell icon so you never miss a video. If you'd like to, you can go ahead and follow me over on Twitch for weekly live streams, and you can go ahead and join our Discord server, a link in the description below. We have weekly contests with customizations of carts, and we're also going to be introducing another weekly contest to do with time trials, so look out for that if you are a member of the Discord. But apart from that, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. Make sure you stay tuned, because as soon as we do get any brand new information about Crash, you can find it right here. Hopefully you guys have a nice rest of your day, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.